Fuck you, Roger.
And then you blame me for all of your problems!
Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to Open Arms Reactions. My name is Casper Fox, this is Mortius, and today we are back with more RWBY.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for.
That was so desynced,
That was
probably.
awful. Guys,
Nice.
We are here with Volume 3, Chapter 9. I know y'all have been very excited for this one for a while. This is one of my favorite episodes just for, like, the fight choreography, the intrigue, everything about it is just exceptional. The, like, fact that we've got Mercury and Ruby teaming up. We've got Emerald in the audience for this Penny versus Pyrrha, or not teaming up, going against each other. What's, like, pairing
Smashing.
up. Well, don't, hold on. That's an entirely different fan
Not the
fiction.
freaky one. Ruby's like 15 years old, bro. He's a grown-ass man with legs.
Without legs.
Touche.
God, you can tell this is the third video of the day. This is why we normally stick to 2 videos a day, but I was like, no, we have to end on Chapter 9. So if we seem a little bit more out of it, what is my hair doing? How did that happen?
I don't know.
Anyway,
what if we just let Roger do the rest of the intro?
No, I want to hear your thoughts going into this episode. What do you think?
Oh, right.
We got Penny versus Pyrrha, which has been rigged to Cinder and team's benefit somehow.
If this episode is just Pyrrha using her semblance to just crumble Penny into like a little ball, I will get a RWBY tattoo. I swear to God. Well, I think my initial theory with them wanting Pyrrha and Ember stepping in for like the final because he's injured, just so they can like they can potentially absorb whatever. I think so. I think that's why the matchup is as it is.
Okay. And Mercury
I think
said
that
polarity versus metal because here's the thing. No one else knows. That's been like well established. RWBY, some of Atlas, and then Cinder's team because they found the blueprints because they put the bug in Ironwood's phone. Yeah. But most people don't know. So let's see how this goes. Roger, do a cool transition.
No.
All right, it's now time to begin the randomization process for our next fight.
It looks like our first contender is Penny Valentina from Atlas. And her opponent will be Pyrrha Nico from Beacon.
Salutations, Pyrrha Nico.
Salutations.
Good to be back on the air. Oh.
Yeah, they haven't interacted.
Is she okay?
This is going to be so much fun.
I'm really scared of this. Is that actually him?
What are you doing? You were hurt. Why?
So far, we have only seen, because she Emerald probably wouldn't risk being in the audience if she didn't have to. So far, it does seem like she has to have line of sight to affect someone.
True.
So far. Obviously, that might not... We haven't seen any evidence, like, to the contrary in either way, but so far, she has always had some kind of direct line of sight to who she's affecting.
Right. Yeah.
So,
True.
assumedly, he is actually here.
What's going on? Fine. If you're not going to tell me...
Nuh-uh. Nah. She's faster than him. He's rotated his mouth.
3, 2, 1.
John's still recovering from his concussion. You ready for this choreography, dude? You were complimenting choreography in episode 7. Just you wait, brother.
Showtime.
Damn. I guess she's not faster than him.
See, here's the thing. Huntsmen and huntresses have been shown to literally be able to respond in time for bullets.
Yeah.
She is faster than him if she chose to run, or if there was enough space to go around him. He has confirmed he would not be able to keep up with her, but Huntsman reaction times are so insane that even at the speed she's going at, he can still respond to it. What are you looking at?
Right. Sorry, there was like a weird light in my camera. I thought it was like a thing in there, but it's actually just a light.
Have you considered looking at it with both eyes? That might help.
I hate you.
It's pretty bad right now. I'm so sorry.
I don't got the facilities for that, big man.
But yeah, so reaction time can outdo RWBY's semblance. Even though, like I said, she would be able to go away from him, but going straight towards him, that's basically just a really big bullet. And he has already been shown to respond to like some of Yang's bullet speed projectiles.
Let's just keep this between us.
Jesus.
I know, right?
My word! What a tremendous display by Miss Paulandina!
She's so cool.
She was riding the sword. That's so fire. Oh.
You see the way she used her...
So is she gonna realize? Yeah. Is she gonna realize? Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, if she has some kind of like feeling for where to... Oh. Nice.
See, and now she can actually get away.
What? That's so cool.
So, we had seen in the Volume 1 finale that they could combine and make one big blast, but this is now confirmation that that big blast is actually just like 7 blasts combined into one, because each of them have the capability on their own.
Pew pew.
She's so cool.
Nice. Oh, she uses it as jetpack. Oh no. And that's gonna affect her too.
Strings.
Oh no. Oh, shit. Oh my god!
No!
They killed Penny?
You bastard!
They killed Penny.
She wasn't crumbled, so it doesn't count. I don't have to get the tattoo. But that's nuts, dude. Whoa.
Kira killed Penny.
Now
Your
here comes the dilemma.
At the start of Volume 3 was that Penny and Pyrrha would die. Or sorry, you said Penny and or Pyrrha would die, and I'm like, what would I tell you if one of them was going to die at the other one's hands? Like, when you said that, I was like, well, you're close. You're closer than you think.
I'd say Emerald. It's Emerald's fault.
I mean, fair.
I'd say Pyrrha was a weapon.
So?
Man.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's
like,
fucking brutal as well. What a way to die.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Like, literally
fucking,
wrapped around by your own strings.
Strings. Some strong ass fucking strings if they can pull apart like a robot like that. Hello. Nuts. Well, so how does this work then? Because... Oh, boy.
How does it work? It works because everyone just watched a student die.
Yeah.
2 days after watching a student get dismembered.
Penny.
Oh, but... Can she be rebuilt?
That's a good question, because the whole point is that she's the first, like, synthetic being
Sentient
with
robot.
a soul. With a semblance,
Yeah,
with
right,
a soul,
she's
with an
aura.
aura.
Right. Yeah.
And so, the leading theory was, the same way as, like, humans, was that, like, at the time, I remember a lot of people saying that, like, the eyes doing, like, the was her aura leaving. Was her soul leaving. So, like, the same way that, like, if not to be super morbid, just if a person got cut in half, you could put them back together, but that wouldn't bring them back to life. Like, she, for all intents and purposes, internally still had a human soul, and that seems to have been tied to her physical form in some way.
That is f***ed up. So what are they gonna think? Because they surely see it's a robot, right?
Broadcast, what are you doing? Kill the feed!
Something's wrong. We don't have control over the cameras. We can't even shut off the broadcast.
What? How is that possible?
Uh-oh.
Is not a tragedy. This was not an accident. This is what happens when you hand over your trust, your safety, your children, to men who claim to be our guardians, but are, in reality, nothing more than men. Our academy's headmasters wield more power than most armies, and one was audacious enough to control both. They cling to this power in the name of peace, and yet, what do we have here? One nation's attempt at a synthetic army, mercilessly torn apart by another's star pupil. What need would Atlas have for a soldier disguised as an innocent little girl?
That's f***ed up.
That's
but
a heck of a
also
point,
so
right?
incredibly clever.
That's a
so
heck
clever.
of a point. What need would Atlas have for a soldier disguised as an innocent little girl? Really, that's the best way to plant seeds of
Nightmare.
distrust.
Yeah.
Little girl. I don't think the Grimm can tell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And what, I ask you, is Osmond
that's you.
teaching his students? First a dismemberment, now this? Huntsmen and huntresses should carry themselves with honor and mercy. Yet I have witnessed neither. Perhaps Osmond felt as though defeating Atlas in the tournament would help people forget his colossal failure to protect Vale when the Grimm invaded its streets.
Puppy!
Or perhaps this was his message to the tyrannical dictator that has occupied an unsuspecting kingdom with armed forces.
And now drawing lines between the headmasters.
I haven't the slightest clue as to who is right and who is wrong. But I know that the existence of peace is fragile, and the leaders of our kingdoms conduct their business with iron gloves. As someone who hails from Mistral, I can assure you, the situation there is equally undesirable. Our kingdoms are at the brink of war.
Is
Yet we, the citizens, are left in the dark.
Oh, nightmare.
So I ask you, when the first shots are fired, who do you think you can trust?
Holy shit, that is such a peak villain. That's
Isn't that
genius.
incredible?
I love that so much. Oh
Like,
my
you were kept being
god,
like,
dude.
how could they possibly twist this to their favor? And I was like, just you wait for maybe the best monologue in this show. Like,
My god.
holy cow. The
Dude.
aura that she has. I mean, they all have
Literally,
aura.
yeah.
But also, like, holy cow. And to end it with
Holy
when the
cow.
first shots are fired, who do you think you can trust? Absolute baddie. And we're not even done with the
Jeez.
episode yet.
The feeds are all jammed. We can't get a message out.
Will somebody tell me what in the world is happening?
Alert. Incoming Grimm attack. Threat level.
Oh no.
Please seek shelter in a calm and orderly manner.
Calm and orderly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, there is no need for panic.
Oh, this bird motherfucker again.
Nevermore?
How did he get past the kingdom's defenses?
Nevermore.
It wasn't alone.
Oz, get to the city. But now!
Burger. Well, yeah, that probably just attracts them more, doesn't it? All the panic. Those elephants are so scary.
Honestly, other than the fact that one of them technically, like, is the animal I am most scared of in this world, I think the Nevermore are my, like, worst ones. Like, that's...
The bird?
Yeah. Those ones are terrifying. Like, if I didn't have a debilitating fear of scorpions, I think these would be the Grimm I'm most scared of until we get to a later volume. But, so in volume 3 at least.
Osmond, the girl, I can explain.
You brought your army to my kingdom, James. Use it.
I know, right? Hell of a thing.
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, it's bad.
Damn it.
Old Eurylochus.
This is Blue 4. Blue's 2.
Oh my god, you're so right. Hold on. You're so right. That is exactly what Eurylochus would look like.
I say that about every light-skinned buzz-cut guy in everything. Like, even in Invincible, there were so many of them as well.
This one you're the most right about.
Damn it.
Okay.
Blue 4. Blues 2 and 3 fall into defensive position.
Roger. Blue 3 in position.
Roger.
It's a me, Amaria.
Blue 2, come in.
Dead.
Blue 2's status is not great.
The rainbow ice cream chick.
It's about time.
Roman. Oh, are they gonna Avatar Kamakashi this? Oh, never mind.
We're hit. Let's go.
I love him. He's so chaotic.
Good to be back.
He's been out for a while.
He has. Volume 2 finale, I believe. Or no, Volume 1. Anyways, long time.
Long time. Hell yeah! Oh wait, no. Hell no. Are they shipping in the Grimm? What the?
They brought
let's see the fight
Grimm
scene.
to unleash.
Come up.
We'll
I'm
see
in
the fight scene next time when we get to Chapter 10, Battle of Beacon. Now, for those of you in the real world, we recorded episodes 7, 8, and 9 in one go. We are going to record 10 to the finale all in one go, so make sure you are ready for that. If you are just here on YouTube, we'll see you for Chapter 10 next week. If you're on Patreon, we will still see you for Chapter 10 next week, but also 11 and 12. So, thank you all very, very much for being here. Casper, any final thoughts about this final batch? We made it through and we lost our dear Penny.
Well,
so much happened after it that, like, it's so easy to, like, have our brain be thinking about the war and everything, but, like, we just lost a character for the first
Penny,
time. We have not had a character death in this show.
I don't know. I don't think I feel as strongly about Penny just because I know she's a robot, and I don't know if that's like an ethical thing. I guess because like
interesting.
I don't know if she can be put back together and stuff like that, and because I have the thought that maybe she can be put back together. I don't know if she's actually dead, so I guess it's a little flimsy. But this has been my favorite batch of episodes so far. It has been absolutely crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, just as a side note to Patreon, we are recording this on the 2nd of June. I always say the date because then people get an idea of just how far in advance we are with content.
Pretty
now
far.
that we are back, well, I'm back from my Chicago trip, and then for the next 3 weeks, we're going to be filming content until you go on your very deserved vacation.
Yes. Well, real quick, actually, before we go, we do have something special, so those of you who don't click away as soon as an outro starts, props to you, because you're talking about how, like, you don't feel like you're as heartbrokenly sad about, like, about
Penny?
Just what happened with Penny, right?
Do not show me a fucking apologies edit with Penny. I am gonna kill you.
So, Roger made us something.
No!
Yes.
fuck off.
Like the little polities of this.
Fuck you, man!
Don't you worry, Ruby, my friend. I'm combat ready. I don't have a lot of friends, but if I did, I would want them to talk to me about things. One day, it will be my job to save the world, but I still have a lot left to learn. This is going to be so much fun.
You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing.
No! What the fuck, man?
Please don't die. She's like...
Fuck you, Roger. No. Thank you for watching. Greet the world with open fucking arms. Goodbye.
With open arms, and we'll see you next week for more RWBY Pain. Goodbye.
Whatever, bro. Fucking whatever, man. Whatever, bro.